The latest move to bolster investor confidence, Nigeria Securities and Exchange Commission has inaugurated an administrative proceeding committee to resolve investor disputes in the capital markets. CNBC Africa's Umu Ibrahim caught up with the chairman of the SEC, Suleiman Danusa, for more on the SEC strategies to better protect investors. Take a look.
It is a very vital leg of the enforcement mechanism of the Commission. What is expected is for whatever complaints that is brought to the attention of the Commission, this committee will review it and see whether or not there are issues that of breach of our rules and regulations. And if there are, sanctions are obviously levied on the offenders. The essence of it is you need a transparent market, a fair, a very accountable market. You cannot afford to leave the capital market like a Jankara market where there are no rules to be followed. So those who decide on their own to breach some of the rules and regulations, or if there are relationships between the stockbrokers, the investors, etc., which there must be, because in any society and any setting, there is bound to be disputes. And therefore, we have to look for ways, mechanism of settling those disputes. So the Commission, the law gives the Commission the power of setting up this committee so that we give fair hearings to those who are likely to come before it. And of course, largely civil and administrative cases. If there are criminals that are identified, the committee obviously will ship those things to either the Attorney General or the police for further investigation.
Now, I want to believe that the APC is one of the strategies the SEC has towards a stronger investor protection. And aside the APC, what other, investor protection strategies does the SEC has?
The whole essence of SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, is to protect investors. That is almost that is a grand norm of regulation. The whole essence for SEC is to protect the investor, creating an orderly, fair, transparent, and accountable environment. And therefore, even the share registration of all the participants in the market, the stockbrokers, the exchanges, etc., is to bring order to the market. And therefore, the APC is only an element: registration, monitoring, supervision. And so all the aspects, all the activities of SEC, the entire essence of Security and Exchange Commission is for investment decisions. So every and any step that we take, the only thing is that there are certain basic platforms where disputes are settled, and one of which, in fact the major one, is the Administrative Proceedings Committee, because it's the highest body that SEC has, created by the board, to ensure that any infringement that is brought before it, properly investigated, is looked at for purposes of giving fair hearing and for purposes of levying sanctions on those who have breached the rules and regulations of the country.